All right. So I said in the last video, learning about the discovery call, that I was going to do another video on what the trifecta is. So I'm going to go ahead and share. I'm going to do a whiteboard. This is the first time I'm doing a whiteboard. So I hope you can see this. But in the discovery call, after we go over all of the answering or asking all of the questions and finding out more about you, we are going to be able to look at all these. We are going to come up with your own trifecta. So basically we start off here at the bottom. So this is going to be basically your trust. You need to make sure that you're set up properly with like a trust. And on the personal side, this is your 1040. Everything rolls into your 1040. And then we split your life in half. Pretend that's a straight line. And over here, this is going to be your operations. And over here, this is going to be your assets. Basically, this is where your money is working for you while you sleep and you are making money while you sleep. Over here, this is where your butt is doing the work to make the money. So over here, we could have, say, you have a W-2 or your spouse has a W-2, and this is, and of course, the W-2s flow through into the 1040. You also might have a Schedule C or sole proposition. And this is where you don't have the LLC. You might also have an LLC over here. And again, so this goes on a Schedule C, single member. This would also go on a Schedule C. And then these forms, again, flow down into the 1040. What else you could have over? You could have an S Corp. And then you'd get a W-2 from the S Corp. You could have a 1065 partnerships. There's no W-2s from there, but then you would have you'd get a K1, which will flow into a Schedule E, which would also go down to the 1040. Here, you would also have a K1, and this would flow down into the Schedule E, which would go into the 1040. So I think that's everything like on the operations that you could be set up. And I'm sorry, all these look like a kindergartner wrote them. Okay, so over here on your asset side, your home, we're just going to draw a home. Your home should probably be put into your trust. We're going to make sure, I'm not a lawyer, but I'm going to connect you with one who can get that set up properly. You might own rental properties. So say you own rental properties. So I would want them to be set up into an LLC. And then if you own multiple, we can set up a series LLC. So these are like rental properties, and these go on to a Schedule E, which again flows through down to your 1040. We could have a Roth IRA. We could have your 401k over here making you money. We could have what else? You could be invested into like a S Corp or like a partnership. You could have a partnership where you're a passive income person. If you're a passive owner, you'll have and not doing all the work. But then again, you'll have a K1 that will flow through over here, which will go down to the Schedule E. You can have rental properties, different investment properties. So basically, I'm going to be talking with you in the discovery call to figure out exactly where you're at right now, what you have set up right now. And then we're going to basically map your trifecta for you. So this is the trifecta. So this is part one. What are you currently doing that you're actively involved in your operations that your butt is making your money for you? You're exchanging dollars for hours, or hours for dollars, I guess I should say. Over here, we have your assets that are making you money while you sleep. You could also have like a cabin. Maybe you start renting out this cabin as an Airbnb, but whatever, even if it's a regular cabin that you just have to go enjoy on the weekends, that cabin would be over here. All your assets fall over here. And we could figure out how we can turn them into money. We could have an RV. All your vehicles and stuff, like that would flow through over here too. That would be your assets. But basically, we're trying to figure out what's making you money passively over here. And then right here, making sure that you are set up with a trust, a will, and all that. So this is my makeshift general trifecta that we'll be turning personally into your trifecta, and we will be working through this to make sure that you are set up properly. You're if you have an LLC and when it's time to switch to an S Corp to be able to save you the best money on your taxes. Make sure, like we could have an HSA over here for the health savings. Oh, we also need the kids' education, so we could have a Coverdale or like a 529. So that would be over here too. I think that's about it that I can remember off the top of my head, but we're going to be going through all of this and turning this into yours personal trifecta and then working through this plan. All right, hope you found this helpful, and I look forward to you booking that discovery call. Again, if you want the discovery call, they're starting off at $500 and they're only going to be going up from there. I will post the link down below for that you can get on my calendar. Thank you.